Hello Leo, and welcome to your May 2016 General Tarot Card Read. This is Dee here, and along with me is my dear friend Lucy.
Hello.
So we're sorry we're a few days late. We've had a few things going on in our lives, but we should be right on track hopefully next month, knock on wood. We just, between Lucy moving and me doing a couple things and being sick, we've just not had the time, so we're really sorry for that. But needless to say, we're glad you're here now. We're glad we're able to present this to you. So for those of you who are new to us, we do 3 reads, and welcome, yes. We do 3 reads. Lucy does a read, I do a read, and then we do a read together. This is a general read. Keep that in mind, because if none of these resonate with you, then you might want to look at your rising sign. But with us doing 3 reads, hopefully one of them will kind of give you an idea too.
Yeah, something to work with.
Right. We pull 2 cards also for the month that we got from your yearly spread. If you want to go back and look at that, the video's in the, I think it's in the year ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or it's under the Leo ones. I'll check on that and put it in your guys' description. And we also have 2 oracle cards that we use. So we're going to have Lucy start us off. So we'll go with the card that Lucy had first for the month.
And that is the Page of Swords. Now this is young energy. This Page of Swords can indicate a message. It can also indicate a new experience that you're facing that you've never had anything to do with before. So yeah, that's what a new experience is. Sorry about that. So don't overanalyze it, okay? That could lead you to worry. You have all the resources that you need at your disposal. You just have to put them into play. And then we have the 3 of Wands. Now this indicates a time of waiting. As you can see, the gentleman is standing on the shore and the ship is out there. Is it coming or is it going? Not for sure, but he's already made his choice. So what you're doing now is waiting. And patience is something that can serve you in this situation. So impatience can only lead to frustration here. So try to cultivate some patience. And then we have the 8 of Swords. Now as you can see here, she's feeling helpless, probably afraid to take off her binding. She could remove her constraints at any time and pick up one of the swords and change the whole situation. So don't be afraid. Take off your constraints. The swords are there to help you see clearly what needs to be done. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Now you can see the lady is well dressed. She is in her garden and she is surrounded by pentacles. So this indicates achievement, accomplishment, and plenty, all by your own hard work. The caution here is don't be afraid to go out into the world. Don't be alone. Don't let your comforts here lure you into life where you're just by yourself. Go out into the world and enjoy all that you have accomplished, all that you have worked so hard for. The 5 of Swords, as you can see here, the battle is over, but there are no laurels, no flags, no parade. So the question here is, was it worth it? Did it cost too much? Did you lose too much in this triumph that you're celebrating by yourself? So if the answer to that is yes, then perhaps the next time you might consider a different approach to solve your problem than engaging in battle. The Ace of Cups is all about your emotions. It's high and romance and spiritual and artistic. All of the things are there for you. So you can start anew. I am so sorry. So the wording here is learn to identify and express your emotions. Don't be afraid. Don't discount or avoid them, because hey, you can't run away from life. They may be intense, but they are yours. They may be fearful, but they are yours. So face them with courage and dignity, okay? And that's your new beginning.
See, I look at that spread and it's very interesting because you've got the waiting period of the decisions that you've made, and then how sometimes
patience.
Yeah.
Face them, face here.
Face the decisions
face your
you've
fear.
made.
Yeah, face your fear.
Don't be an island upon yourself.
No.
But you have, you have what you need, but you need to
go out into life and enjoy it. I mean, we're not meant to be alone. We're not solitary creatures. We have need of each other.
Be careful when it comes to your words and your thought process and how you deal with people this month, because it would be so easy to turn a battle into one where it's hollow.
Yeah, where you're just standing there by yourself. The victory might be yours, but what has it cost you? And face your emotions again.
Yeah, because it's a good thing. You've got a new beginning when it comes to your emotions.
There, yeah. It's the Ace of Cups, that all possibilities lead there. High emotion.
All right, the next is my spread. So what I received for my overall card is the Devil. Now, some people, when they see the Devil, they go, dun, 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 oh no, what does this mean? Usually the Devil is about oppressive situations. It can be about addictions. It can be about that base carnal part of yourself and how that operates. So I think...
To be a slave to it.
Yes.
Instead of it serving you.
Right. So I think that for some of you, you need to be mindful of your addictions. You need to be mindful of the things that you want or that compel you, but yet they may not be healthy for you. Now, this might be in food. This might be in exercise. This could even be with substances. And you need to keep that in mind this month to not let that rule you, because outer change is required here. Okay. So the first card I received for the month is called the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords talks about centering yourself. If you see the man, he's sitting around, the swords are around him, but he's sitting in between them. He's got his eyes closed. He's doing some introspection. It talks about grounding yourself. It talks about peacefulness. It talks about rest and contemplating your own actions. And I really feel that you need for the month to go ahead and contemplate what you do, what your actions are, because there are consequences to everything that we do. And I really feel that for you guys this month, you need to be aware of the fact that the decisions that you make, you're going to have consequences for. Now, that doesn't mean it's always bad consequences, because the rest of this spread looks really good. But I just think that you need to keep that in mind when you are dealing with other people and being honest with yourself. So contemplate your actions. Next card we got was the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about learning. It's about religion. It's about seeking guidance from a institution, a higher authority. It's connecting to your divine source. And for some of you, you might feel yourself being a little bit more spiritual this month. If that's what you need to do for your introspection too, go ahead and call on your higher power, or call on God to help you, and He will do that. So this month is about that too, knowing that there are times where we all need guidance. Then I thought this one was kind of neat. Six of Wands. You know, the progression that I've dealt with you guys with the Leos has been very interesting, and there's been some stuff where I've had to be honest about things, and some people may not like it. But I really feel that for some of you that have heeded and are doing the work for yourself, you're going to be recognized. The Six of Wands is about recognition. It's about victory. It's success. It's about standing tall and being proud of the things that you've done. And I want you to take this time to do that for this month. Is be proud of where you've come from. Look back over your years, contemplate, and look back on the things that you've accomplished. Just even in the last 6 months, there's been major growth in your life. So keep that in mind, and be optimistic, or feel good about it. You can feel good about this. Then I received the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is about your emotional well-being. It's about stability. It's about heartfelt fulfillment and balance and harmony. And I feel that for a lot of you, if you're not emotionally balanced right now, you will become this month by following these things, by contemplating your actions, by seeking help from your higher self, from your higher authority and your divine guidance, and that you will be, and look at your accomplishments and all these things that you've done. It'll bring about emotional fulfillment for you. You've done a lot of hard work, and it's showing, Leo. And the next card I received was the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is about going back emotionally into our past. And I feel that, again, this is what you guys need to do for this month. It's nostalgia. It's giving and receiving from the heart and knowing that you've made these changes and all these things that have been good for you. So don't let the devil at the beginning of the month, let that set the tone. Look over all the things that you've done and changed in your life, and you will be recognized and you will become emotionally fulfilled. It's funny, when I look at this, I don't really see work. I see more of an emotional sense of well-being and more of the inner stuff that you've been working on. So if it's not there, it's not there. That's pretty much how it works. So I don't see that, but I see a lot of love for self and love for your family and the people that have helped you, and love for God and moving forward in your life and being recognized. Okay. So now we're going to do the combined read. This is the third read. This one's kind of interesting. It's a Page of Swords, which is a lot of thinking, logical, but yet a high energy, along with the devil.
An experience, of course, but the resources are all there for emotional stability. Because when you deal with the swords, you're dealing with the intellect and truth and clarity. And if the devil is in the way, well, you can just chop his little butt down.
Yep. So use that rash, impulsive, I've got a sword and I'm going to use it energy to help get through these feelings and the addictions or the different things and move forward this month, because you've got it at your fingertips, ready to go.
Yep.
So I see it this way. You did some contemplating, and when it comes to your creativity and your work, you've done a lot of thinking, but now you've picked up the rod and it's time for you to move forward. It's time to move past. Yeah, it's time to move past this contemplation time, and you're waiting, you're in a holding pattern, but you're going to be starting to take action soon. And so be prepared when that comes.
Yep.
When I see this, I see a caution, almost like don't get caught up into your religiousness, to where that you lose sight of who you really are, and your intellect and your logic. We can logically get rid of our divine power, or think about ways that, oh, that's not true, or that doesn't do it too. But I think
we can
that,
cut ourselves off from our emotional side.
And it's not always good to do that.
No.
Especially when I really feel that God is talking to you guys this month. So take off the blindfold, cut through all of that, and don't be afraid to seek help from your higher power. Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Wow, you've done a lot of hard work. And you know what? Celebrate. You're going to be recognized when it comes to your work and the things that you've done. You've done a lot, and you have a lot to be proud of. There's nothing wrong with that.
Achievement, accomplishment.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, again, you can be proud of it, but don't let the pride carry you further, too. But realize that you've done the work. You've done really good, Leo, and you're going to be recognized for it, too.
I believe people are basically happier when they are in balance.
This one's interesting. Five of Swords with the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups is about your emotional fulfillment, family life, all that kind of stuff. Five of Swords is about kind of a hollow victory, winning a battle. And I think that for some of you with your family members, there's some battles going on around you. And I really think that you need to not try to get victory whatever cost, because in the long run it's going to be hollow, and it's not going to be satisfying.
It's going to do more damage than it will anything else.
Right. So don't let that victory where you feel you have to win no matter what mess up the family situation and the emotions that you have for the people around you that really care about you and that you care about. It's just a temporary thing, the heated moments.
Yeah.
Okay. Especially when you're looking at the long-term stuff. This one's really cool. Yeah. Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so this is one for somebody specific. Somebody from your past is going to come back. You're going to have a new beginning again. I really truly believe that. I don't know who or what it pertains to, whether it be female or male, but there's somebody from your past that's going to show up probably toward the end of the month, and it's going to give you guys an opportunity to have a new beginning. So I'm excited for you. That being said, once we look back on our past, sometimes it can help us, that nostalgia can help us move forward to a new beginning.
Yeah.
So I see it this way too.
Yeah.
So that's what you need to do. You can look back on your past with nostalgia and happiness and remembering all these things, but it's time to move forward, and you've got a new beginning just waiting for you. Just waiting for you when it comes to your emotions and your love life too. All right. We have 2 cards for you, and the first one is called the Queen, and this is just we were looking at this, and she's about love and prosperity,
right,
this particular oracle. And again, it's almost like, yeah, and it's almost like an embodiment of the Queen of Cups is what we were thinking.
Yeah.
And so
much.
With all of the emotion that you've got this month, you need to embody the Queen as much as possible. Don't be afraid to feel. Don't be afraid to care about those that are around you.
Because she's a very stable individual. Very stabilizing influence is the Queen of Cups.
Yes. And this Queen brings about love and prosperity for you. So enjoy it. It's a good thing. Now this one is very interesting. I was telling Lucy, I don't think we've ever received this in a read. But I've gotten it before, and it's very much speaks, and it's kind of long, but really listen to it. This one's called The Bone Collector.
When the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it is as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt, we accept, and we accept that a particular version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable, or expect to be criticized. No matter what your question, the Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding, and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the Bone Collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you will find that you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you.
That is so true.
Again,
your past isn't who you are. You're moving forward, and keep that in mind, Leo. You are moving forward. You really are, and it's a progression for you. And
it's a progression for everyone, but yes, it is a progression.
Because I know that for some of my Leos, they've had a hard time, and they've had a lot of things come at them.
Yeah.
But dawn is coming. I really truly feel that way. All right, Leo, thank you for spending the time with us. We really enjoyed doing this read for you. I'll let you know your inner thoughts. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments or send us an email. Our email address is in the description. If you like what you've heard, go ahead and hit the like button. If you don't like it, you can hit the dislike too. Whatever you want to do, it's fine. But we're open to constructive criticism. We want to do this for you guys. We're doing this for you, not for us. And we hope you know that and can tell that we're sincere when it comes to this. So in the meantime, we will be talking to you next month, and walk in peace, light, and love.
Goodbye.